Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator, and in today's video we are going to talk about the latest developments regarding the Stanton system. CIG communicated a little bit about what is going on with Crusader, for example, so here we go, let's talk about it. This is from what they talked about during the latest calling out days about Stanton, and they did say that finishing Stanton will not be the end of the development of the Stanton system. In fact, the Stanton system will still be the test bed for future tech and development. I'm thinking about features that were previously announced, some of them a long time ago, like future villages, outposts that we will get to see on planets such as Hurston, for example, that we still need to see. We're also thinking about roads. We did see a prototype of roads made a long time ago in an Around the Verse episode. These are yet to come in the verse and will definitely be coming up in the future as the Stanton system gets further developed. As far as the future of Stanton goes, more advanced stations are scheduled to be coming in future iterations of the Star Citizen. We're talking about, for example, cargo decks. We know that they are coming in Star Citizen about 3.11. Star Citizen about 3.12, we see the beginning of refineries as well. But we also know that Lagrange points, where, for example, some of the rest stop stations are located, will have some gas clouds. We were able to see that during last week's Inside Star Citizen. Pretty excited about those. They look really nice in my opinion. They are also going to find ways to make sure that AI can spawn realistically. Obviously, we're going to have to wait for Quanta to finally be online. I wish that we could have a little update on Quanta as well. That would be very nice. They also want to have hospitals working. Right now, we know that every single major landing zone that we have in the verse does feature a hospital. All of these hospitals so far are blocked. We don't really have access to them right now. I'm thinking about Pure Maria or Maria, whatever it's called, on Lorville. There's also a hospital in Area 18. There's one at New Babbage as well, just by the Habs, if I remember. They also said that they do want to have one at Levski and also at Grimex, which I think is going to be quite fun. I wouldn't put my fate in the hands of doctors or would-be doctors at Grimex, but it's probably going to be going to have a very interesting flair over there. Also, they did say that soon they will have tools that will allow them to brush features on planets, which will make the process of creating planets far more faster than it currently is. They did say that they do have a prototype for Crusader right now, but it does not have any volumetric clouds, which of course is a problem, because when it comes to gas giant, we do expect giant volumetric clouds with eventually storms, right, to be happening. But as of right now, probably Crusader must be a very quiet gas giant. They did say that they are trying to do the best with the tech that we have, meaning that they still need to have further tech improvements so that they can really be satisfied and have something that they want to release to the public. They understand that expectations for Crusader are very high, and as a result, they need extra time to fulfill those expectations. As far as Orison landing zone, let's go back to Orison landing zone here. They try to be as open as possible, meaning they know that Orison is all about vistas, so they're trying to have as much sky as possible. They're trying to be, they don't want the player's sight to be restricted by too many buildings or too many blockers. So they really want the horizon. They really want that players to have that feeling to be in a city in the skies, and that is definitely what it is looking like, at least on those visuals. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think about the previews that we had about Horizon in Star Citizen in the latest calling all devs, but this looks really promising. This is of course Whitebox, but still, for Whitebox, it looks absolutely stunning. I remember the very first and early Whitebox previews that we had of New Babbage, for example, which also looked very impressive. It's interesting that they have those, did you notice those little whales all around? Maybe a little, I think that these are probably placeholders, but who knows, maybe we'll really have those whale stages, because we know that there's going to be whale tours as well, Crusader whale tours. Oh well, we also had a little sneak peek of some of the future interiors of Crusader. There we go. This is gonna be the shipyard. So this is not the Orison landing zone here, but the shipyards where they're building some of their spaceship. You can see the C2 Hercules is being built on some of those various platforms. There's probably going to be more. Probably we should expect this to be pretty huge because the C2 Hercules is about 100 meters long. Well, this is at least 3 kilometers long here. So that is indeed very massive. We also had a look at some more visuals here. There's a Chairman's Club here. This is probably at the starport, Orison starport, which is looking very high-end, very classy as well. Green circle. I would expect these to be the habitats where players are going to be living here on Orison. And I think that we also saw this one as well. This looks like in the starport as well because we got those transit here. This is transit hangars. This is another visual of there you go, Orison starport early Whitebox. There's probably going to be an air shuttle from the starport all the way to the main Orison city. Looking very exciting here. I like that. That's not all, guys, but we've also have a little update from Xylo on Spectrum. Somebody was asking if they could talk a little bit about when they think Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 would be released, and Xylo did give an answer. Hi Jaden, absolutely, I don't mind at all. We are very eager to get Alpha 3.10 on live servers. We're getting very close. We're currently aiming for early to mid next week for publish. We'll give another status update this week in Star Citizen on Monday. So we should probably be seeing, if everything goes well, a release at about Tuesday or Wednesday, Friday at the latest, but it's probably going to happen next week. Next, we are going to talk about some of the latest patch notes here. And Star Citizen Alpha 3.10.0 T, it has a few bugs fixes, actually one bug fix. They fixed an issue that was causing pin scans for motherboards to relocate every time a player does subsequent scans. They've done a couple of updates here. They updated the highlight intensity of mining deposits to make them clearer, reduce Tycoon damage. This is for I think these are the singes. There've been a lot of problems with the singes in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 so far. They've also updated logging queue messaging and updated the keybind graphic in the options menu to have the latest keybind changes. A new known issue here. This one you really want to watch it out, especially if you just downloaded the game. Tabbing out can cause the client to crash when loading into the game, which is really annoying because, as far as I'm concerned, this is something that I very often do because it takes a long time to load the game. You want to do other things in the meantime, and then when you finally see that your character is there, you jump back into the game. You can't do that in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10.0 TPTU because this may crash the game. That is very annoying. Let's go to the roadmap update a little bit here, and they've added an extra 5 tasks here for the cargo decks, which is now standing at 31 tasks out of 47. They also, there hasn't been a lot of work done this week. One extra task done for the Origin 100i series at 20 tasks out of 33, and they added this gun here, the Ballistic, the Bearing BR2 Ballistic Shotgun, standing at 2 tasks out of 7. Designing and creating the Bearing BR2 Ballistic Shotgun includes asset creation, animation, and balancing. I'm fine, as I said before. I think that we have enough weapons, but you know, that's what I said before. The more the merrier. We got more diversity when it comes to assets in the game, which makes the game more believable, brings further elements of surprises because you never know what kind of weapon your opponent is gonna have until you eventually figure it out because they shoot you, right? Or you get to have a visual of it. So excited about it. I like the visuals. It looks definitely like a powerful weapon that can do a lot of damage, and I really like those magazines here. Absolutely awesome looking. That's all for 3.11. Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 hasn't seen much progress done either. An extra 5 tasks done for the refinery desk at 30 tasks out of 47, and they replaced the multi-tool cutting laser, and they replaced it with a tractor beam here, tractor beam tier 0. Implementing here, let's see what they say here. The tractor beam is a device that allows the control of an object without the need of an actor or other entity to be in physical contact. We actually saw what this could eventually be with the tractor beam that is mounted right now on the Grey Cat rock. So seems like we're getting towards that direction. Eventually, I could totally see that technology being mounted on the Argo Srv as well. For those of guys who forgot about the Argo Srv, the Argo Srv is going to be a kind of tug vehicle that's going to be able to pull larger ships out of atmosphere, or also pull ships that have been stranded because they have broken down, they're out of fuel or whatever, into they're going to pull that to and take them to, for example, some repair stations. So this is a first iteration of a technology that will be useful in the future. Quite excited about this one too. And that's all for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching it. Don't forget to hit those subscribe and like button if you like this kind of content. Tomorrow we're gonna have an exciting video about what I think about the new flight model. It's gonna be a full review of the new flight model, so you don't want to miss it out. Be on the lookout for the giveaway video as well, because we're about to give away a 100 series with lifetime insurance, and also 2 gift cards, a $50 gift card and a $25 gift card to all of you who subscribed and commented to any videos posted in July, so you don't want to be missing that one too. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.